Your opinion is wrong. Your opinion is wrong. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Star Notes. It is the last episode of the semester, just to get that out. And today we're going to be talking about summer films releasing over the summer. So, yeah, we're just going to get right into it. Yeah, let's just talk about some summer films releasing over the summer, shall we? So what movies are you guys excited to see over the summer?
Okay, yeah. I'll go first. So there's this one movie I'm super excited for this summer. It's called Materialists. It's a rom-com movie starring Pedro Pascal, Chris Evans, and Dakota Johnson.
Ooh.
I think it's like a love triangle type thing. Directed by Celine Song, A24.
Okay.
The ghosts of movies and stuff.
A24, you said?
A24, yeah.
I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with A24 ever since Has Been Hotel. So
Has-Been Hotel has nothing to do with A24.
They do.
They made it. I think they did.
They did.
I thought it was Amazon actually picked it up.
A24.
Oh yeah, so it comes out June 13th, 2 days before
Okay.
before my birthday.
Ooh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, it's basically a rom-com. It's a love triangle between Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
So the plot basically is Dakota Johnson. She's like a matchmaker. That's her job. She's supposed to find people to get together in love, you know. But at a meeting, I guess like this conference or wherever it is, this dinner, she runs into her old ex, which played by Chris Evans, and she meets like this super rich guy, Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
And so basically, they're all the two guys are like trying to vie for her love, you know. You know what I mean? So
it's a standard rom-com, basically.
Yeah.
So if you're into rom-coms, see Materialist June 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have anything before I get into mine? Because we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, I do. Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out, I believe, sometime in July. No official rating has been given yet. However, there are rumors that it's gonna be the first Jurassic World movie that is going to be rated R. So this is gonna be more of like
first,
a horror.
really?
Ooh. Yeah,
Look,
this is Scarlett Johansson, and
Yeah.
who else is the lead?
No idea, honestly.
Is it?
Jonathan Bailey.
No. What's that one guy who played? He's like Star-Lord.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Wait, he's in there?
No, he's not. He's
No,
not.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Was he in the past ones though?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
in
he was in the
Jurassic-
past
He was in
ones.
Jurassic World. He was in Jurassic World, Jurassic World Domain, and Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
Right. So why are they? Yeah, they're making a lot of Jurassic Worlds. I bet. I don't know. Were the last ones that good or?
No.
Yeah.
People can't think of new movies ideas. They're kind of lazy, so that's
This
why they're
one
making.
is
What's
like-
the premise behind this?
So, to my knowledge, Jurassic World will take Scarlett Johansson and a ragtag team of people following like somewhat the plot of the third movie, where they're going back to Isla, I think Sorna, because that's the one that's not under a volcano right now, and they're going to try and recover as much dinosaur DNA for InGen as possible. However, the dinosaurs being loose for the last 40, 50 years, they're just all over the goddamn place, and they have to avoid getting eaten.
Is that it?
That's the whole plot, to my knowledge.
Well, that's really all the Jurassic Worlds, really.
I mean,
The first one was a classic, though.
The first one's a
like-
classic because it was only meant to be one. Michael Crichton only wrote the first book. Then it became a success under Steven Spielberg's directing the movie. Then he made Lost World, and that was it.
So you don't think it's gonna be good?
No,
I
like,
really-
Jurassic World 3, which came out like a decade later, was terrible. It had really bad acting. Like, there's a velociraptor hallucination scene on a plane for some goddamn reason. Then Jurassic World came out, and Jurassic World was an all right reboot. It's better than 3, I'll tell you that much. It's just a little bit better than 3.
Okay.
Some people say it's more of like a satire on the whole movie industry, but I'm not getting into that.
My God, you could. We have the time, but it's-
Yeah, but if I had to explain every single bit of it, that would take like 40 minutes.
Oh, geez. Okay, maybe
So I'm
not.
skipping that.
But
pitch.
Jurassic World comes out July 2nd. So if you're one of the few people who actually want to see this and actually like the Jurassic World franchise, yeah, franchise. I almost said franchise. But if you're into it, then July 2nd is the day for you that you need to mark in your calendar. So, all right, time to get into my list a little bit.
Yes.
They're not necessarily things I want to see. There's things that are coming out.
Yeah.
So first one's the Lilo and Stitch live action.
I think I saw
Yeah.
like one trailer for it. Did not look that
Yeah.
good. Like, I don't remember how it looks exactly.
Yeah, but they released more trailers, and it's like there was a lot. They put a lot of personality into Stitch.
Really?
Yeah. There's like a water gun scene or something. Or like,
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
that scene.
they actually put a lot of effort into it. So I'm actually kind of like, at first I was like, oh gosh, another Disney live action. But I was like, if Stitch is the one carrying, then I think it
Hold
might be
on.
decent. I don't think it would be the best, but it would be
I
decent.
think aren't Disney canceling all their live actions though after this because
Yeah.
Yeah,
due to
Snow
the
White.
flop of Snow White. I
Yeah,
love that
Snow
movie
White
personally,
flopped. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Snow White flopped, and
it-
then they're like, they scrapped all new future plans for it.
Yeah.
Anything near completion, like Lilo and Stitch, they're gonna still
I
release.
feel like these live action remakes are so lazy though.
They are very lazy.
They can't come.
They're
up
the
with new
exact
movie
same
ideas.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easier to rehash like an IP and milk it till it's dead than to actually come up with a new concept. Because if you come up with something new, now you're risking money when you could just be going with tradition and then just rehashing old stuff.
Yeah, I know we didn't
Yeah.
do a live action Star Notes, but part of like the reason for that is like the consistency and the quantity that they're trying to release. So they're trying to meet a quota. So now that's why these things are popular in a way. But now they're starting to realize, hey, people aren't like liking this over and over and over again. Just making sequels and live actions like Moana 2 didn't do as well. It did
Yeah.
good. It was like 60%, but like that's
I don't
still
think I watched it.
yeah, it's still low compared to animated Disney films.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Other than Lilo and Stitch, we gotta move on. Lilo and Stitch comes out, I believe, late May. Comes out May 23, 2025. I know our other guest who was gonna be here couldn't be here today, but they really want to see Lilo and Stitch, the live action one. I personally think it might be Stitch might be good. Everything else is gonna be bad.
What?
To be
Why?
because they put a lot of like personality and like there's gonna be a lot of gags.
But
with
everything
Stitch.
else going to be bad?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the exact same storyline as the original Lilo and Stitch in 2002.
Oh yes.
So
Probably.
because that's what I've seen. I am interested how they're gonna because they showed a little bit in the trailer. Anyways, moving on, we got releasing June 20th is Elio, which is the Pixar film.
Oh, Elio.
Yeah,
okay.
Elio, which is its releases on my birthday actually,
Really?
and yeah, so I personally have been seeing this. I've been looking forward to see this for a long time because Pixar has been miles better than Disney in terms of actual quality, like for the past 5 years or so.
Probably longer.
Yeah.
at this
Probably
point.
longer at this point. They also did make Toy Story, so and Bug's Life, right? So
Yeah.
you know those are classics, even before I was born. But like, yeah, I would say Elio it's like about a kid who gets abducted by like a bunch of aliens.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
It's
no.
like, but he's mistaken for like the ambassador of Earth or something, and there's
Yeah.
it just seems like a really fun movie. That
I thought he was claiming to be the ambassador of Earth to save
Yeah.
save himself.
it kind of
Yeah,
but like they
kinda.
mistake him for that because
Yeah.
like I don't know, he's like I think he got on some sort of intercom or something.
Yeah, he
Like,
actually,
yeah.
he actually got a radio broadcast to aliens.
Didn't he like get into a fight with his mom too before that? He,
Yeah.
got into a fight with
Yeah,
him?
he
Yeah.
You know
did.
what that scene kind of remind me of? They're
What?
kinda,
What's up?
my mom got kidnapped by aliens. That movie, if you know what I'm talking about.
No, I have no
Nah,
idea.
really.
No
Wow.
idea.
That's crazy.
That's actually kind of similar to like a lot of films though, especially like animated films. It's like they get into massive fight and then the
And then the plot
protagonist,
actually
yeah,
happens.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like or Home Alone,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Stop
it's like-
leaving kids alone. Don't get into weird of a thing.
There's a,
I-
there's a fight, and always like the kid just does something crazy.
yeah, I guess this is another example, but it's Pixar. So actually, I'm pretty sure this is gonna do well. I would guess 80 to 90% Rotten Tomatoes at least, like
It
based on the
looked-
trailer.
yeah, I saw.
It looks
I
good,
saw one
yeah.
of the trailers. It looks really good.
Because I don't know if they have any say. Disney has any say in it, but if because I know they're owned by Disney. Oh no, it's a Disney and Pixar.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
But so is Turning Red. So
Turning Red was
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like usually those Disney Pixar things are usually mostly Pixar. But
yeah, I was gonna say I don't think like it's like an outright ownership, more of like a subsidiary.
yeah.
So it's more like they're left to their own devices, and Disney
Or-
only intervenes in emergency cases.
Right, Elemental
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
Disney Pixar thing. That one was really good. That one was like it reminds me of Zootopia in a way.
Yeah.
Like the in terms of the racism sort of thing. So Pixar is good. Like there's no doubt. So unless they just decide to turn the script or something and they become like the actual Disney, then see this movie. It's probably gonna be one of the biggest. But I guess moving on.
On y'all, give me 1 second.
Okay, Kahlil's got something.
So Freakier Friday. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
excited for this. Oh my god, my iPad's acting out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to the original Freaky
Yes.
Friday. Yeah,
It's a-
Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
I'm so
Yeah.
yes. I'm so hopeful for this. If it's anything like the original is so good. I like Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Freakier Friday. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is it the original cast?
Some of them. I think there's some new people.
Well, I
in
know
there.
Lindsay Lohan's definitely.
Mark
yeah.
Hammon's in it. She was not in this. I can't pronounce her name. Sorry. Who else? Jordan Cooper playing Jet. Stephen Tobolowsky's in it too. I don't know if y'all know those names, but
So what's Freaky Friday, I guess, or what's Freakier Friday going to be about?
Okay,
For those who don't know.
So the plot of Freaky Friday is basically like a body swap. You know, they'd be like, oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen it, but they kind of like they kind of wish or get into an argument, and then all of a sudden they swap bodies, they become different people. You know what I mean?
Similar to
in the head,
yeah.
and so
yeah.
it's going to be a remake of that. I think it's going to be really cool, really funny.
It's with different bodies now this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tessa and Anna discover that lightning may indeed strike twice as they navigate the myriad of challenges that come with two families merging. I guess, merges, switch bodies and stuff like that.
I don't know. I just personally like from the trailer, right? The original Freaky Friday is really good. I think anything from those early 2000s, like those like Lindsay Lohan movies are pretty good. Like Mean Girls, Freaky Friday was really good. So
you need a remake of 13 Going on 30.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Really?
No.
Wow, that's really good.
But no. So Freakier Friday is coming out. Oh, actually, let me.
It is coming out August 8th, 2025.
I gotta say it.
Oh.
Because I gotta look it up. I wasn't looking away. Sorry, I know. But actually, do you want to say it now? Because I'm looking this way now.
Oh yeah. So it's coming out August 8th, 2025. Y'all go see it. Blow this movie up. It needs to.
It's by Disney though.
Yes. Who cares? Disney got it. They won't. They're cooked with this. Trust.
It's actually not a live action or an animated film. So actually,
Yeah.
I think they got
They
this.
might have a chance.
Like
They might-
once.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not like a Hocus Pocus.
Oh, Hocus Pocus.
That was Disney.
Wow. Y'all don't want to hear my opinions then. I like Hocus Pocus. It was pretty good.
41%.
It was good though.
It
It was good. Okay. Whatever.
That's a Disney film, right? It is a Disney film. Okay. All right.
Okay, I was going to say How to Train Your Dragon at first, but
Oh
that
my
actually
God, I
makes
forgot
sense.
about How to Train. No, we're talking about How to Train Your Dragon first.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
Thank you for reminding me on that. Okay, it's DreamWorks, right? DreamWorks is never okay. I'm not saying they never flopped.
I'm
but
not gonna
it's-
say never because
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 4 sucked. In my opinion, just a bad movie.
Okay, I will agree because of Aquafina, but I'm not going to agree with you anything else.
I was gonna say, like, genuinely, it was just like a bad plot, and they retcon like a bunch of things from the first one.
Okay, it wasn't the worst, but
It wasn't
Aquafina.
yeah.
No, the thing that ruined it for me was Aquafina and that.
The whole idea of like
That's
Paul
it.
has to pick up
That's
successor
understandable.
when it wasn't even up to like
Okay.
the original
People
Dragon
said,
Lord
you know,
to pick.
the Ariel live action movie, like Ariel, like the
The Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid,
Yeah,
that Little
okay.
Mermaid. People said it was ruined because of Aquafina as well. Her being that
Oh,
little
the
bird thing, yeah.
Scuttle.
Scuttle, yeah.
Yeah, because she's in everything. Okay,
Yeah.
nothing against Aquafina, but like I literally see her in every single movie I watch, and it's kind of overdone. I'm kind of getting pissed. Like she doesn't even change her voice or anything. It's just her, you know.
People making fun of her accent, her
wait,
accent, I guess. But that's a whole nother story.
But I don't really care about accent. It's just she's in everything. She's also in the next one I'm about to talk about. So
Oh, really? Wait.
oh,
Who does Aquafina play in Kung Fu Panda 4? I forgot.
the fox.
Oh, I hated the Fox characters.
Oh my God, watch your language, Brody. Come on now.
Do you want to die?
You want to cut this out? Yeah, fine.
Do you want to die?
Maybe.
I didn't
Giving
like
him
her
more
either.
work.
You think I'm gonna keep this in here?
Yes, you
Yeah.
will. This is content right here. This is what the people want to see.
That's what they want to see.
This is
People
what-
swearing at each other. Your opinion is wrong. Your opinion is wrong. I'm just gonna cut that in the intro.
I just
Your
imagine
opinion-
it's like at the beginning of the video. It's just like Kahlil's just saying.
I would never say anything like that. I'm a holy child.
Oh
say it.
gosh. But anyway, How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, DreamWorks. Yeah, they rarely mess up.
Yeah.
Right. This is their first like live action remake. I really hope they're not going the Disney direction. I really hope that their actual storyline it combines the three movies
Yeah.
instead of just the first one. If it's just the first one, this is gonna flop
As
like
a
immediately.
As a child, I like watching animated movies, and so.
But I will say, what's up?
Yeah, as a child, I like watching the 3 animated movies that they had, and it was very entertaining. I'm hopeful for. I'm hopeful for the How to Train Your Dragon's live action remake. So I think it'll be pretty good. I have no reason to see why it would be bad so far.
It looks too much like just the first one,
What do you mean?
the first movie
Well-
in the trilogy.
Do you want them to make like a whole new one?
But yeah, well, if it's a DreamWorks movie, I would assume they probably combine all three.
Well,
Right.
that's going to be a long movie.
Not really.
Hey.
But that's the thing. If they meld it in a way where it makes sense instead of just doing the first movie,
3-hour long film like The Brutalist.
it's actually almost 2 hours long.
Yeah,
Really?
Right. The original first movie is an hour and 30.
an hour 30. So,
So they're definitely going to add something. They're
Yeah.
probably going to add content, like 20 minutes worth of content.
Mhm.
So whether that is like maybe a time skip midway through towards like the events of that would be really good if they did the first events of the first one and then they do time skip to the last one, like
Yeah.
the last like sort of events. of the trilogy. I would think would be really good. But if they follow the Disney route, they're just gonna do the first one and then maybe make 2 and 3 later,
Maybe.
Okay.
which would not be good. I would not be watching 2 and 3 if that happens.
Well, we gotta see how this do because if it like flops and it drops, then they're definitely not gonna do another one.
Yeah, but Toothless, I will say, is really good, like
Yeah.
rendered out. So I will say these live action movies, they've been doing really good. Okay, well they have to. They've been doing really good on the actual rendering out of the main sort of focus. So they've been doing good on that front. But finally, the last one I want to talk about that I want to get your opinions on is talking about coming out August 1st. I kind of spit it out earlier, but it's Bad Guys 2.
Okay.
All right, that's the sequel to the original Bad Guys, which is 2022. That's like the one based off the children's book. It follows wolf, shark, tarantula, the piranha, I think.
Piranha.
Yeah, piranha. I always forget the piranha. But the main premise is there's like they go good, and then there's like a new all female version of like a villain group basically who tries to recruit them. I believe it's God, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this or by getting it wrong. I'm gonna say a jaguar.
A jaguar.
Jaguar, definitely a raven. I'm just gonna put
Fox was one of them.
Fox was one of them. Yeah, but no, the raven. The raven is the girlfriend of the snake. So I forgot to mention snake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he's there.
Wait, you said one's a shark, right?
One's shark. Yeah.
How is he breathing in the open air, no water?
He's just good like that, man.
He's just built like that. Okay.
One of them is a shark. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's just
Master of disguise.
Yeah. He's just telling you got a skill issue, man.
So it's same for the piranha.
Learn to breathe underwater, man. And then you'll be
Okay.
Not in water,
All right.
but okay.
So from what I'm seeing right now, I see what it looks like a jaguar. I'm probably gonna get that. I'm gonna get so much hate for that. Looks like a boar, a raven,
A pig and eagle.
an eagle. I didn't know
I'm
there's
lying.
a raven. You mean?
No, I'm lying. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a fake image, but that's also a cat. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is.
Let me see.
That looks fake.
Let me see this shit. Yeah, that looks fake
Yeah.
as hell.
Yep.
Or
I
some
was gonna say,
fan-made thing.
like, I don't think the
Like this is what the cast looks like.
yeah,
Yeah,
that looks reasonable.
Is that the female or the male cast?
That's the
What's that?
female cast.
Okay.
Basically, it's like because not bad guys anymore. It's
bad
like
girls?
I guess whatever they want to call
I
it.
mean, it looks like a.
I mean, there was a girl in the regular original bad guys.
Yeah.
So like
Tarantula.
Aquafina.
Maybe they'll bring a guy instead. Like
We love you,
flip the
Aquafina.
roles.
Please come on our podcast.
Flip the
Aquafina. Actually, no, that's actually fact. So if Aquafina does come here, then yeah, nothing but praise.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's definitely not going to come.
Not after this one.
No, not after this one. No. But it looks pretty promising. It has more jokes than the first one. There was also a short when we saw Dogman.
Yeah.
At the beginning of it.
I remember that.
Bad Guys does seem very interesting. No bias. But like.
I mean, yeah, the first plot was pretty interesting.
It was pretty interesting. They're adding a secondary thing to it. There's a lot more jokes, a lot more gags.
Yeah.
They did the guinea pig thing again in the trailer, like with Snake.
Oh,
But this time, like to another level. I think they're just gonna up the jokes.
is Shark
up
gonna
the
have
gags.
another baby?
Who?
Is Shark gonna have
Oh
another baby?
God. Yeah. Sure.
One of his
See,
disguises was he was a woman giving in labor at a party.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I seen like a TikTok clip of that. I don't know.
I'm having a baby. Yeah.
And then he walks out.
Yeah, but that's Bad Guys 2. I would suggest watching that one August 1st, right? But which one of the things we talked about is the best one to see?
Materialist.
That feels biased.
Yeah, that's like when it
Like,
was immediate.
as much as I want to see how well they're gonna do with the Jurassic World reboot, I really don't have high hopes for it because it's most likely gonna be like the last two, where it's like more specifically the last one, Dominion, where
Yeah.
it's just like an action flick with some. I know they're not bringing like any of the old characters. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they did for the last one. They brought all the old cast back for the last one, and that movie flopped like hell.
Oh gosh.
So this is probably going to be a completely brand new reboot set like probably like 20 years in the future, and hopefully they don't keep Rexy alive. That thing is like she's like 50 years old at this point.
Oh boy.
She should be dead by now.
Hold on. We'll be remiss if we didn't talk about that for our comic book fans. But Superman and
my gosh.
Yeah,
the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
movies look so good from the trailers.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Fantastic
For
I
that.
forgot we got to mention that. We're short on time though. That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
Yeah, we
but,
would talk about it. But we got no time.
Actually, I was about to say Elio, but I think Fantastic Four might be the best one.
It just
Right.
might be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised we just completely overlooked that.
Yeah.
But
When does Fantastic Four come out?
Fantastic Four comes out July 25th.
I
July
think it's going to
25th.
be the best movie of July.
I think it's going to be the best movie this summer.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Probably.
Fantastic Four.
At minimum, July.
If
At
Fantastic
most,
Four, yeah.
Full summer.
Yeah, if not Fantastic Four, Elio.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because Inside Out 2 was a hit last summer. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
But okay, so with that does it for this episode of Star Notes, and that does it for the rest semester.
Yeah.
So next semester, hopefully, you know, I'm still around. But like, you know, we have a lot of things. We have a lot of big movies coming out.
Big movies.
Zootopia 2 is one of them. I've been alluding to that a lot. So you know, I can't wait for that's November. That's like November.
Michael Jackson movie as well.
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
But well, thank you guys so much for watching us throughout the entire semester. We can't wait to show you what's in store next semester. And that does it for this episode of Star. So thanks for watching. Have a good summer.
You.
And thanks for tuning in. Bye.
I'll see you next summer.